Hey guys, and welcome back. So this is a very last minute, not going to be very long stream where we're going to be going over the kits for the new characters. So I want to say first and foremost a huge shout out to Grazdog here for the data mines for the new stuff that came out tonight on Dragon Ball Legends. So for the record, I assume they'll be out tonight. That's typically what happens, obviously. Here's a look at the banner. We've got the 20% rates and double drops for Z powers. So that's pretty awesome. Also not anything crazy. And if you want to see a look at or take a look at the other banner here, which I'm actually pretty excited about because I don't own Gamma 2 and I still only have the free 1-star Gamma 1. So actually I gave him some Z power, so he's like 3-star. Nonetheless, I'm pretty excited about one of these banners for once. Typically these are largely uninteresting for me. That being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and we go through it in an efficient manner. I'm not going to be able to read the chat all too often, but if you're here, thank you so much. Can you guys hear me all right before we jump in? Everything sounding good? Just want to wait just a moment. Sorry, if you're ready to get into it, I just want to make sure. What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, I won't be able to read the chat all too often, but we're going to just, like I said, go through the kits because Grazdog did post them. They're not on Legends Space. We'll just kind of double check. They're not on Legends Space yet. Renzi typically takes a little bit of time nowadays with putting stuff on Legends Space. Last few months, he's been a little bit slow. So, yeah. In the meantime, let's see if everything's looking good here. Yep, let's go. All right, cool. Let's go. I love you guys too. Thanks for tuning in. All right, so to begin, we are starting off with Pan because this was just happened to be the first one. So her main ability, Energetic Young Lady, randomly destroys 2 of your own cards and draws a special move and a special move arts card next. So the only issue with this is we don't have, by the way, we don't have the stat distribution, and I was actually particularly interested in that when it came to Pan because she's a support type, and you know how that can go for them. I'm not really worried about it for the others, but I am a little concerned about it for Pan. Anyway, she draws a green and a blue. Wait, what? Destroys 2 of your cards and draws a green and a blue. Okay, that's new. Restores ki by 50, shortens ally sub count by 3. My goodness. Nullifies own unfavorable element factors for 60 counts. She goes neutral for 60 counts. Can't be canceled as well. Increases draw speed by 1 level for 60 counts. Can't be canceled. What the heck is this unit? Already looking at her main, it's like, wait, what am I looking at? So here we take a look at oh, it takes 5 counts to use that. Wow. After 5 counts, you get to draw 2 new cards, shorten ally sub count, go neutral, get a draw speed. You know what? Her art is a reference to the Arale character from Dr. Slump, sometimes in Dragon Ball. This seems like if they created Arale, this was kind of the stuff they'd give her. Okay, so let's see what else we have here. Applies the following effects itself per battle member when the battle starts. Plus 25% of damage inflicted, so that's going to be per, so it's 75. Reduces, so that's going to be 60. Oh my goodness. 60% cut, and then 60% key recovery, and then 75% special move damage. What the hell is this? What am I looking at? Applies the following effects to all. It doesn't say all battle members other than her. That's what I'm saying. Like, it includes her. Applies the following effects to all enemies when this character enters the battlefield. Inflicts a downgrade of minus 10% to strike and blast arts power. Oh, that's very uncommon for them to do reference to power of the arts cards. Very, very uncommon. So, okay. Inflicts a downgrade of minus 20% to special move, ultimate and awakened arts power. What the hell? And minus crit rate, because they've been giving that to all the hybrids especially. Okay. Applies the following effects to allies when this character switches to standby. Restores their ki by 40%. Gives them damage by 5% up to 50. So she has to switch a crap ton to get that, but she also reduces sub count, right? And if any of the others reduce sub count, that's going to be nutty, dude. And then also plus 5% to health restoration can't be canceled. Oh my goodness, a health restoration buff on any character she switches into? Yo, Pan is looking crazy. Knocks enemies back to long range as covers performed against her strike arts. Activates during assists. Dude, Pan is looking insane. The following effects occur every time when hit with an enemy's strike, blast, or special arts attack. Special arts attack? Does this mean like a green card that engages the enemy? Like not the ones that like are like Ultra Gogeta where he just stands there and does a pose. Special arts attack. Interesting. It would say move here otherwise. He can't typo this. He just copied and pasted it. Anyways, when she's on the battlefield, inflicts all enemies with 2 sub counts activation counts reset when this character switches, and reduces enemies' keys. Wait, whenever she's hit with a strike or a blast, she does a sub count debuff. So that's the cooler effect, except the inverse of it. So that's really powerful, as you can imagine. Activation counts reset when she switches. Also reduces enemy's ki by 15 6 times. Okay. Shortens Gohan or Piccolo sub counts anytime she's hit. So that's basically the LF Vegeta effect. There's a few Vegeta family characters that have something similar to this. But the LF Super Saiyan Blue one comes to mind, or like Trunks. They just reduce their own count, but she's reducing her allies, Gohan and Piccolo cards. Applies the following effects to allies after the enemy's attack is over. Wait, so when the attack is over and they're done beating her up, she gives her allies, and again, if it doesn't say other than this character, it includes her, she gets a 30% damage increase, restores health by 5% 6 times, and cancels attribute downgrades. She cleanses at least part of the debuffs that will be on the character 6 times. What the heck? Her blue card, Massive Impact, increases Dragon Balls by 1 upon activation. Activates 3 times. That's the free Dragon Ball because she draws one in her main ability. Applies attribute upgrade, shortens sub count by 5 to self on hit, can't be stacked. Whoa, she's starting to say sub count by 5? What? It can be canceled, but she's gonna switch in super fast with this. That's why her other effect is actually super misleading, because she can switch a lot. Wow, she's gonna switch super fast. Okay, wait, it says effects reset after switch, so, okay, she won't keep this throughout the rest of the match unless it's canceled. It actually just cancels itself, but still, just doing that one time and switching out and getting that -5 on the next switch is crazy. Special skill, Ki Control, reduces enemies' ki by 35, inflicts all enemies with -100% ki recovery, -20% health restoration, seals all enemies' main abilities on her green card 3 times, shortens ally sub count by 3. Oh my goodness. She has a HP Z ability for hybrids and for movies. Yeah. Wait, she also does critical. Sagas from the movies, hybrid Saiyans, max base health, and Sun Family get extra critical. Sun Family exclusively get the critical. Well, damn, Pan is something else. Hey, what's up, guys? I can't be in the chat too often. Dude, Pan is something else. She's actually crazy. Oh my God. If her stats have to be garbage. If her stats are even remotely decent, she's crazy. They gotta be garbage. Dude, if her stats are even close to good, she is ridiculous. Oh my God. Let's take a look at Piccolo. Shout out to Dondre here for the ads. This is not going to end the way it did before with the main ability. That's the name of it, by the way. Draws the Ultimate Arts card, Special Beam Cannon next. So he has Ultimate there. Restores health by 30% and ki by 40. So I want to say that these characters, him and Gohan, they're going to have so much healing, and they're going to heal so much if they're with Pan because of her health restoration she's applying to allies. She's actually a crazy support. So off the jump, I'll tell you, Pan's already the best support in the game. And ironically, the next best support in the game is probably the blue Pan that came out just like a week ago. Ironically. Pan crazy in this game. Restores health, also restores his Vanish Gauge by 100%. -50% to enemy sustained damage cut effects. Okay, that's pretty powerful for 20 counts. Ready for any threat. So he needs 25 counts to use the main ability, but he gets a full gauge, he gets health, he gets ki, he gets the ultimate, and a -50% to cut effects. So that's very powerful. His ult's gonna hit very hard. Here's his uniques. Applies the following effects itself when the battle starts. 80% damage and 60% cut. Also -10 to his blast darts costs. Can't be canceled. Just gonna say Pan gets like those numbers and like way crazier stuff. She gets like ki recovery. Dude, I cannot get off Pan. She is like, her kit is ridiculous. They actually made a crazy kit for that character. Her stats have to be bad. The following effects also occur if there is a hybrid Saiyan, a regen, or a super warrior battle member other than this character. Okay, so there's some limitations in Piccolo's kit. I like this. I don't really mind it because I think that that's a very wide cast of characters. But say you pull Piccolo and you don't have Gohan and you don't have Pan, for example, and you're going to run him on your team or whatever with your movies characters, because movies is still incredibly good, right? Well, you might be just SOL for this whole part. Plus 50% damage. That's a lot. Inflicts enemy with the attribute downgrade. Well, you'll have to tweak your team, right? Because there are movies characters that fit like regen or whatever. Downgrade of -1 draw speed level for 30. Wait, what? What? Inflicts a downgrade of -1 draw speed level for 30 counts. So it's just to the single enemy, as opposed to all. I'd be livid if it was all. Also -10 to their arts card cost. Dude, this is like next level stuff though. 30 counts is a long time to get these debuffs of +10 and a minus draw speed level. That character could switch 3 times in that amount of time. Not really, because you can't play like that, but you get my point. Like, that's a lot of switching. Well, you probably, I don't know how to, math, whatever. The following effects occur when this character is switched to standby. Restores allies' health by 5%. See, stuff like this, the healing here, it's 5%, but on the design team with him, Pan, and Gohan, that's a lot of healing with all the health restoration these characters are going to have. Plus 20% to allied damage, can't be stacked. Okay, so he reduces enemies' ki but applies allied damage on switch out. They're going to be a crazy combo. Restores allied Gohan or Pan's health by 20% when he's defeated. Again, with the health restoration Pan is applying to allies, that is going to be a ton. Where was it at? Yeah, plus 5% up to 20. Just giving these characters 20% more health restoration that they probably just didn't even have is a lot of health. Randomly destroys 2 enemies' cards when changing cover. So Pan had a strike knockback. Piccolo has a destroy knockback. Also a destroy cover, but also has a knockback. Knocks enemies back to long range as covers performed against their strike arts. So he has a strike cover. So does Pan. Him and Pan both have strike covers. Piccolo, however, has like a strike version of LF Future Gohan's where he destroys cards too. Wow. Okay. Applies the following effects as when this character enters the battlefield. Draws a green card next twice. Okay. We'll read the green in a minute. Restores ki by 20 when he enters the battlefield. And plus 100% to next blast dart damage inflicted. Can't be stacked. Increases draw speed by 1 level for 15 counts. Applies the following effects to the enemy when this character lands a strike or blast hit. Plus 20% to damage received and minus 20% to health restoration, or plus 10% damage received and minus 20 to health restoration. This is shades of Ultra Vegito here. Shades of Ultra Vegito. Wow. The following effects occur after the enemy's attack is over. Inflicts all enemies with no switching for 3 counts. Oh, they just ripped that straight out of Kalen Caulifla or LF Bardock. They ripped this straight out of their kit. Wow, he's another character that if you tap punch him like repeatedly, like I do, like I tap punch a lot in my gameplay. If you tap punch a lot, you're gonna get locked repeatedly, and it's gonna be really frustrating because there's no limit on this. He could just do it endlessly. He'll do it 10 times to you in a game if you let him. You know, this is ripped straight out of their passives. Wow, and he also restores ki, but I'm not too worried about that. It's whatever. His blue card deals massive impact, plus 20% to special move damage inflicted for 5 counts. The following effects occur on hit. Shortens ally sub count by 5. Yeah, him and Pan, I can already see, are going to be crazy on the Switch because they're offering all these things like damage and stuff on the Switch, and they're gaining ki, offering ki on the Switch. The following effects occur on hit. Also cancels enemies' attribute upgrades twice. Wow, he just passively just removes their buffs when he switches out. What? Twice? Well, why? This is so like between him and Pan, I've already seen stuff that's like ultra powerful stuff and stuff that just doesn't exist. Like Pan, like drawing a green and blue on her main ability is the dumbest thing ever. It's like it's just stuff that doesn't exist. This is crazy. Blast starts when charging forward. Wait, what? Oh, it has blast armor. His blue card has blast armor. Okay, I get it. It's just kind of weird looking at it like this. His green card, remember, when he enters the battlefield, he draws 2 of them. Well, yeah, he draws 1 twice. Restores health by 15% and ki by 30, and plus 25% damage. Cancels his own attribute downgrades and conditions. Okay. And it has blast armor when charging forward. Wait, on the green is a charge forward. Okay. So wait, does it combo into anything or? It's just I guess it's just a green card that there's a few of these where they don't combo into anything, but they interact that way. I guess that's kind of weird. No. Okay. Wait, no, I'm looking at it weird because he cropped it wrong. Never mind. It doesn't have blast armor. That was the end. Cancels attribute downgrades and abnormal conditions was the end. It's just cropped differently. Okay. So his Z ability is for regen, super warriors, and movies. And they're getting double attack. Okay. Very good. Very good, Z ability. And now it's time for the main event. We got Gohan's kit. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up. All right. I didn't expect to find you here. Oh. Also broken equips, I'm sure. It's a time stop green. Yeah, it is. Like I said, it was cropped weird and it said like blast armor, but that was from the blue because it was cropped differently. All right, I'm sure there's some broken equips. Yep. All right, let's see. So here's the boy Gohan. I need to open these in a new tab because this is just too much text. It's just too much. Look at this. Look at all this text. Goodness. Okay, well, we'll just, since we're here, no, I'll just save that. Look at all this text. Good Lord. Stop this nonsense. All right, so his main ability, draws the ultimate, restores health by 30% and ki by 50. Applies an attribute upgrade of minus 100%. Instead of Piccolo's 50, he does 100% to self for 15 counts. Cancels his own attribute downgrades and abnormal conditions. So if you add any debuffs on him, he is taking those off. It's basically the same as Piccolo's main ability though, but you add that in. The following effects occur if there is a defeated battle member. Reduces enemies' Dragon Balls by 2. Wow, when a character gets defeated, he chops off Dragon Balls. And he gets 20% damage. Wow. Did Pan hold on, I gotta go back to Pan. Did Pan have defeated buffs? I know Piccolo offered like a little bit, but did she have any defeated buffs? No, I don't think she had any defeated buffs. After the enemy's attack is over. No, she didn't. It didn't seem like she had any. Okay. My goodness. All right. You need 25 counts to use it. Wait, okay, hold on. No. Let me do this one more time. I'm sorry, it's just confusing because of this. That's all part of his main ability. That's actually really useful. So the whole main ability is as follows. We're gonna do this one more time. Draws the ult, restores 30% and 50 ki, minus 100% of the enemy's sustained damage cut effects, cancels downgrades and his own conditions. Also, if there is a defeated battle member, he reduces the enemy's Dragon Balls. So on command, you can reduce 2 Dragon Balls when you want to if you have a defeated ally. That's crazy. And he gets another damage increase. So it's Piccolo's, but like 3 extra effects. All right. So here's his unique. So applies the following effects to self when the battle starts. Charges unique gauge by 100%. Okay, he starts off with a full gauge. 90% to damage inflicted, can't be canceled. Reduces damage by 60%. Minus 5 to all arts card costs, can't be canceled. And increases card draw speed by 1 level. And wouldn't you guess it, can't be canceled as well. Applies the following effects to self when this character enters the battlefield. Restores ki by 40%, or 40, excuse me, and plus 60% to damage inflicted, can't be canceled, activates once. So on his first entry, he's gonna get a whopping 60%. This dude, in just a short amount of time, let me just say this, in a short amount of time with reading his kit, we've seen 20% damage, 90% damage, and another 60% damage. We're not even close to being done. Oh my goodness, what have they done? All right. So he increases draw speed. He has the cut, the cards cost down. Okay. Applies the following effects to self when he enters the battlefield. Gets the key, the 60%. All right. Nullifies unfavorable element factors for damage sustained for 10 counts. Activates 5 times. So he's got that defensive type neutrality 5 times. Nullifies attribute downgrades and abnormal conditions for 10 timer counts. Activates 5 times. So you're never going to be able to put anything on him. Here's the deal. You're never going to be able to put any sustained damage. Like, for example, like Ultra Vegito, how he throws those debuffs. We mentioned him earlier. Piccolo, whatever, mirror match. You're not going to put anything on him unless you're outside of like this 10 counts. And like, he can just take it off with the main too. Like, you basically can never put anything on this guy. The following effects also occur if there's a defeated battle member. Randomly destroys 1 enemy card. Restores own health by 25%. Activates 3 times. Okay, plus 10% damage cut as well. So on entry, he gets all these things, right? He gets the key. He only gets the damage once. He gets the defensive neutrality 5 times. He gets the nullifying of the downgrades and conditions 5 times. Also, if he has a defeated battle member on entry, he randomly destroys an enemy's card. Think about how that's useful also defensively. Also, he restores his health by 25% on entry. And again, we talked about how Pan's going to be stacking crazy with this if she's used alongside him. Also, he can activate this 3 times. So even if he's like your last man, he'll probably still get one more 25%. But at the bare minimum, anytime he enters with at least one defeated ally, he's healing 25%. Crazy. And then he gets the 10% damage cut one time. Also draws a special arts card next if there's a defeated Piccolo or Pan. Activates once. So one time on entry, he will draw a green card if he has a Pan or Piccolo defeated. My lord, this guy. All right, the following effects occur when changing cover. Randomly destroys 1 card. So if you're counting, if he has a defeated ally, that's going to be 2 cards. Knocks enemies back to long range of covers performed against their strikes or blasts. Activates twice. So he's got the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta or the Ultra Instinct Goku cover change. Covers performed against other attacks other than strikes or blasts also are counted. Okay, blah, blah. Nullified activations are not counted. Yeah, I like that part down there, by the way. I love throwing characters that have restricted like cover changes in on those like nullify cover change effects because it's a free cover. Because otherwise if you can never really cover into them unless you want to activate one of these 2. But if they're nullifying cover changes, you could throw them in and still get the effects. It's kind of something like, you know, that's never really stated, but like it's powerful. All right, so wait. Huh? Hello? Hold up. Knocks enemies back. Hold up. Wait a minute. Cover changes performed against attacks. Okay. Hold up. This guy has their cover change, but he can actually combo it? Dude, they're just creating stuff now. So he's got the Gogeta Ultra Instinct cover change, but he can combo it. Oh my god, he can combo it. He can combo it into a blue card. He can combo this into a blue card. Come on. Okay. Shorten zone sub count by 3 when enemy uses a special move, Awakened Arts or Ultimate Arts. Okay. He's going to be reducing his own sub count if you're going to be doing stuff like that. Okay. Applies the following effects itself when an enemy activates a Rising Rush 1 time. Restores his health by 30%. Good lord. Good lord. You're not killing this guy. Good lord. You're not killing this guy. I think, doesn't he also have like endurance? We haven't got to that yet, but I saw something about that. Good lord. You're not killing this guy. Yeah, it's the next line. Yeah, so when they activate a Rising Rush, he picks up endurance. He's got the Jiren effect. He doesn't have it unless, so that's how you play around it, I guess. You just don't activate your Rising Rush. But this guy is not Jiren. That's the problem. He's not Jiren. He's 30 times better than Jiren. Good lord, you're not killing this guy. Charge his own unique gauge every time this character uses an arts card while they are on the battlefield. Applies the following effects itself once his gauge is full. Restores ki, gets damage, increases draw speed, picks up the buff for nullify special cover changes, plus 15% to ultimate damage, can't be canceled. There's no upper limit on this. He can use any arts card and fill his gauge. It's like a mixture of SS3 Goku's gauge and like Kaioken Goku's gauge almost. Not completely because the healing is not there for Kaioken, but it's like a mixture of theirs. It's the same style of gauge though. Like it's like the same type. Wow. Okay. But he starts off with a full gauge. So wait, since he starts off with a full gauge, does he start off with all these effects? On spawn, does he start off with all these effects in the very first time he's out there? Does he automatically just, because he starts off with a full gauge? This guy starts off for his first turn with nullifying covers, doesn't he? and an automatic plus 15% damage and plus 25% for 30 counts and an automatic extra draw level. Doesn't he start like this? He has to. Like, seriously, he has to start like this. It doesn't make any sense otherwise. Pan's defenses are pretty good. Okay, we'll see. This dude has 2 draw speeds. What the hell is this guy? Oh, you are not killing this guy. Let's see if they're up here yet. I'm gonna come back. No, they're not on here. Maybe they're in the game. You are not. What is this guy? Very fair and balanced. Yeah, exactly. This guy starts off with this stuff. Okay. Special move. If his unique gauge is full, deals massive impact damage, resets own gauge to 0 and applies the following effects itself upon activation. Plus 60% to damage and restores his vanishing gauge. Nullifies unfavorable elements for 3 counts. So that was going to be my next question. How does his gauge reduce? His gauge actually stays full until you use a blue card, right? Well, maybe in the green or the ultimate, but it looks like it stays full because nothing has said anything about his gauge reducing. Am I missing that? But it looks like his gauge will just constantly stay full. In which case, I guess the gauge isn't as broken until he uses a blue card to reduce it and then rebuilds it. But if his gauge is full when he uses a blue, his blue's gonna just basically murder you. And he picks up his vanish back. If the gauge is not full, it'll do massive and get 30% damage. And that's it. It doesn't pick up the vanish or the nullify. So hold on. This guy's blue card. Let me say this. This guy's blue card is LFS3's ultimate. This guy's blue card is LFS3 ultimate. What the heck? What the heck? Ryun is in the mud. All right. Plus 30% damage. Otherwise has blast armor on it. His green, if the gauge is full, resets gauge to 0. Yeah, so his gauge is always full until he uses these cards. The info's in the game. Yeah, I thought so. It says return to 0. Yeah, that's what I said. It resets to 0. Yeah, so how his gauge works is as follows. He starts off with a full gauge. The very first time you use him, he will enter with draw speed from the gauge and the nullify and all that stuff and the extra damage and the extra ultimate. He spawns with these effects because he's going to be at full gauge, because if that wasn't the case, there would be no reason to fill his gauge by default. When he uses the green or the blue, his gauge will reset to 0, in which case when he uses cards, it said any arts card, not strikes or blasts. When he uses any cards, it will refill his gauge a certain percentage. So it depends how fast his gauge is. And his green and blue are doing different things based on whether his gauge is full or not. It doesn't matter if it's like 90% full. It's either it's full or not. And then when it is full, they're going to reset it. So he builds it back up again, in which case, again, he gets the effects from the gauge. So he's crazy, man. He's crazy. This guy is crazy, dude. No, his gauge isn't like Gogeta's, because Gogeta's just automatically resets on, like, whenever he uses a card, doesn't he? Like, it auto resets on fill. I'd have to use him. I don't know. I've used him a lot, but I can't think of it. I think Gogeta's just resets automatically, doesn't it? Whenever it fills, it gives you the blue and it just resets. This Gohan stays maxed. All right, let's move on back to the green. Resets the gauge to 0. Destroys all of your enemy's cards, activates twice, randomly draws a new card, restores ki by 50, plus 40% damage, nullifies unfavorable elements, restores vanish. Dude. Dude. This guy is ridiculous. And if the gauge is not full when he uses the green card, he draws one card, restores ki by 30 and gets 30%. That's still a damn good freaking green card. 30. Hold on, man. How many freaking damage buffs does this guy have? And setting aside the fact that Pan and Piccolo offer buffs, and he's meant to be ran with them, like, specifically, but obviously he can be ran alongside whoever. There's only one call out in here where if they're defeated, he gets to draw a green card for free. And we just saw the green card. It's very powerful. Very powerful. Very powerful. But you can run him with whoever, man. It's whatever, man. There's no. Like, he could be in your main in your leader slot. So he gets. How many damage buffs does this guy have? Seriously, he has endurance as well. He's got so many cuts, so much text here. 90% here. There's another 60%. There's 20 on the main. We're just gonna add it all up. My goodness. We're gonna come down here. That's all for the first page, it looks like. Quick skimming. Goodness, man. So much healing. Another 25% here. Special move damage up by 60%. This guy has so... My lord. They were not... Hold on. They were not lying. This guy will obliterate you. Wait, hold on. Where's his ultimate? Wait a minute. Where's the ultimate? Wait. Yeah, I don't see the ultimate. Special move, special skill. Where the hell's the ultimate? I need to see the ultimate. Hold on. Where is the ultimate? Because I've about had it with this Gohan. My lord. Everybody's tagging me. Where is the ultimate? Does he LF on the blue card? But it says he draws the ultimate arts. It says he draws the ultimate arts next. On the main ability. Explosive Beast Rush. And the special move is called Violent Beast Kick. Like, yeah, there is an ultimate. Where's the ultimate? You know what? I don't think I even want to see the ultimate. It's not here for a reason. Did I just read it? There's so much text here, man. I can't. Special skill. Special move. I really just don't see it. I don't see it. To be released. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see it. It's too much. It's not, yeah, it's not on Legend Space. I'm sure it's in the game though. Maybe it's tied to the blue card. No, it's not a blue card one. It literally says draws the ultimate. Check it in game. Yeah, I think I have to, but that'll take me a minute. I've got to log in really quick. So let me do that real quick. Let me do. In the meantime, dude, what the hell is this Gohan? Yeah, they said the ultimate is like a one-hit kill. I know. That's why I was like, I don't know if I even want to read the ultimate. I'm terrified. I'm logging in on my game on my tablet, so give me a second. Dude. Oh my God. Hit that thumbs up, guys. For sure. I am like terrified of what the hell that thing's gonna do. I assume it has the same effects though. Yeah, I'm logging in right now. Look at the stats. Yeah, I can't pull that up on screen because I don't have that set up to do that, to show my tablet. Actually, no, I changed around some stuff here. I need to put it back. Okay, I'm in the game now. I had to download the data. Oh my God, this guy, like, okay, let me say this. Is he dropping tonight? He should be. Let me say this, man. I can already tell you he's the best character in the game. I can like flat out already tell you, yeah, they're in here. I can already tell you he's the best character in the game. Like, if that was a surprise, like, it's very clear. All right, so here's the ultimate. Deal supreme impact damage. Applies the following effects itself upon activation. Plus 40% to ultimate damage inflicted for 3 counts. Nullifies enemies, restore health when it reaches 0 effects when this character attacks. So he has nullify endurance. This one doesn't say anything about his gauge though. Applies the following effects to self if there is a defeated battle member. Restores vanishing gauge by 70%. Randomly draws at most 4 cards when you have 3 or fewer. So hold on. Gohan's green and both blues all restore his vanish gauge by 70%. He has endurance. He reduces dragon. So not only is he the best character in the game, he's the best last man in the game by a freaking metric ton. He's got crazy sustainability. He's got crazy healing. I mean, this guy really genuinely does everything. This guy is a nightmare. And I'm saying this as a Gohan fanboy. This guy is a nightmare. And then the ultimate stacks by 15% when the gauge is filled, right? This guy is actually a nightmare. Woo, boy, what did they do? Okay, hold on. I'm going to say this and we're going to wrap. If this was coming, why did they give this team Broly and Cooler? Like, why? I don't understand. I do not understand. Why did they give movies these characters? Whoo, boy. I can't tell you the last time I've read a kit and been like, wow, this character is crazy to this degree. This guy. Whoo, man. I'm done. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Oh, my God. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you are new. Beast Gohan. And for the record, we talked about Beast a lot here at the end, but make no mistake, all three of these characters are really good. I personally would probably say Piccolo is the worst of the three, because I think Pan offers just a bit more. That's not to say Piccolo is bad. I think they're all good, like I just said. But I think that, you know, Pan is ridiculous. Like, she was a character we started with, and I was like, dude, what did they do here? She's actually ridiculous. So this is a must-summon banner if you care about anything competitive in this game. Oh, my God. And he has a unique equip, too. Oh, no. I'm not looking at... Nope, I'm done. All right, guys, I'm done. All right, guys, take it easy. He has blast armor on his strike arts. What the? He does have blast armor on the strike art. Oh my God. They out here making jokes, man. I'm done. All right, guys. Peace.